in both ways, as a counter-attack and also against. Probably tonight at home, they can do a little bit more further away and have a little bit more courage.
Thank you, Alex. We savor the sight and sounds of San Siro. Now is your time to relax, sit down, and enjoy your commentators for the night.
The murmur coming from this Stadio Giuseppe Meazza on one of the big nights. San Siro is one of those places in Europe, one of the cathedrals.
Dani Olmo, another one, Chris, for Barcelona, needs to really come alive. Magic.
Yamal beyond two, and Di Marco with a challenge in, and given as a free kick. Yamal going, rolling over. Referee asking him to get up. Uho is not even in the game.
Yamal.
Blowing at lime green shirts. Yamal bending in. Rafinha arriving, but just beyond him.
Wonderful orchestrated full. Good lad.
Di Marco and Garcia with a hand around the neck and eventually given as a free kick.
Yep, the old horse collar there, and it changes spots. They'll play the way they always do, especially this kid.
Cheeky from Yamal, and goes with pace in towards that run of Olmo in that middle.
It's a brilliant run by Yamal.
Sharp tackle in from Bisek. And now Lautaro in towards Thuram, who's in behind the flag. Will stay down for the moment. Thuram to get beyond Szczesny, who poked it off him, and then the flag came. On we go as Yamal plays. Shifting inside, and Yamal. The strike right at Jan Sommer. Inter find Barcelona a bit disorganized. Good ball. Thuram and taking the strike on, but a tame effort. Was well wide in the end.
Quickly, the passing's got to be razor sharp, like this.
Bastoni into Mkhitaryan, in towards that area, and towards Lautaro, but sliding intervention in from Inigo Martinez, who celebrates as if it were a goal.
Quick release from Mkhitaryan.
Good ball. Referee letting the game breathe. This goes Freeze is in towards Barella. Inside of Martinez, Barella stinging the palms there of Szczesny, who catches initial.
Barella's team clicking.
Mkhitaryan and back there by Pedri. Dani Olmo, though, running into trouble. Good ball from Di Marco. Dumfries and Lautaro Martinez! The captain strikes. The captain is onside. And Inter take the lead in this second leg as they did the first.
Pickpocketed beautifully.
And Yamal right in the challenge of Di Marco, and still he goes, and eventually the challenge came in. Picks his head up and looks for the option. That low cross is flicked out from Olmo, and still got that second bite at it.
Oh, Pedri's asking for a penalty. The referee's pointing at the 6-yard box. Take a look at this.
Company, Dani Olmo will go it alone, and just a good pocket of space. Will take the shot on it, sail it into that curva. Given away,
Torres.
Rafinha in towards Torres on that near post, and Bastoni went to... With Ornea, as Pedri escapes, and now Dani Olmo.
Beautiful.
Runners every side, into Yamal. Lamine Yamal with his weaker right. Couldn't direct it on target, and the referee's whistle is gone. And they can draw the attention of two.
Yep.
Yamal dancing inside, and Yamal stopping, and the referee says that Bastoni won the ball. Thuram, the flick on header, comes for Çalhanoğlu. Just wide there.
It's such an even game. That's a magic pass.
Loose giveaway. Lautaro Martinez is in. A challenge required from Kubarsi, and the referee says that's a clean one.
They looked at it in lifetime that it's an absolute world-class challenge from this angle.
He's going to take a look. He's going to go take a look.
The player before the ball.
Penalty to Inter just before halftime on the Brainby final at his boots. Here is Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Szczesny the wrong way.
Cannot. This is a wonderful
tackle from behind there, but it's into Yamal. Controlled still by Lamine Yamal. Bastoni contesting it there with Lamine Yamal, but given as a goal kick.
Wonderful control by
Inter. Seem committed to not letting him beat them, even more than in the first leg. Inigo commits and gets a healthy chunk there. Marcus Thuram, yellow in hand of Shimon Marciniak. As Çalhanoğlu whip into that danger on Chadby's side. Catching.
Well, he knows it now for Barcelona's little maestro to find.
Trying to slip it in towards Torres. Comes from Martin, who tried the cutback rather than sending it across. Now lifted in, and on the volley, Garcia! And Barcelona back in it! Perhaps the least likely man on the pitch, and he... Touchdown on the volley, oh! And Szczesny was alert. To aim for, will whip in towards Achebe, nearly came through, but Yamal will exit with it as a chance to break. The numbers streaming forward for Barcelona. Martin, good ball, and in towards Garcia.
Nicely.
Gerard Martin, cutting it back for Garcia. Side of the goal and ending up in the middle. Extraordinary Yamal. Lead skill to get the beating of Carlos Augusto, and on he goes. Bastoni commits. Free kick given. Barcelona keep on going. Martin lifting it again. Header is on, and this one's in the back of the net. Dani Olmo into Ferran Torres, but Acerbi had it read. But Inter back three has been under pressure. Mkhitaryan commits, and the question is, it's a penalty just inside the area. Mkhitaryan will argue otherwise. A quick VAR check, not even going continuation like holding. Penalty disallowed, and Rafinha will go short. Lays it up for Yamal. And it deflects offensive.
In his adaptation to...
But inside, Mkhitaryan getting a piece. Yamal taking the strike on, and Sommer.
Against all odds, he turns
back. Yamal been frustrated. A lack of decisions going his way, but Barca have it back. Pedri.
What a ball.
Great ball. And Rafinha. Right at Jan Sommer. Rafinha again. Yeah. It's gone in. Rafinha with his 13th goal in the Champions League. And it might just have sent into control. Yamal as Lewandowski is an option, but takes the strike off the post.
Rattles the post.
Sommer just goes. Second ball, though, comes to Thuram, neatly controlled. And Martin, another highlight, his terrific performance. But Dumfries, first time at that level. Francesco Acerbi, his first goal this season. On the brink of extra time. What a ball to Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Denied by Sommer. Dumfries, another assist as Yamal tries to get the beating there of Carlos Augusto, but dancing ahead of Barella. Final. Flicked on and towards Thuram from Taremi. Thuram trying to control and still does. Marshaled out of the area by Araujo, but going the other way. Now getting the beating of him. Into Taremi. Laid up for Fratesi. Fratesi into the corner! Inter lead again! Now in extra time. Scored a huge goal in the quarterfinal. Fratesi off the bench. 7-6. Still Yamal. And still lifting in. Lewandowski with his header over. Gusto joining the attack. Low into Thuram, who left it for Taremi. And Fratesi denied by Szczesny. Now Rafinha. And in towards Yamal. Who will get to him. And of Carlos Augusto. Lamine